Alright legends, what is going on? It's your boy, Nabs D, back with another banger of a video. Today we're diving into something many of you have been asking about. We all know Windows 11, right? It's sleek, but sometimes it feels like it's carrying extra baggage. That pre-installed software, those background processes, a real drag on performance. What if I told you there's a way to shed that extra weight? Introducing Talon Debloat Windows 11 in 2 clicks. Just 2 clicks to a cleaner, faster Windows experience. This is for everyone who wants the best out of their machine. Buckle up, because we're exploring Talon's features and ease of use. Trust me, by the end, you'll wonder how you lived without it. Let's get into it. Let's break down what Talon is. Talon is an open-source utility for Windows 11. Think of it as your personal pit crew, removing unnecessary bits. It makes Windows 11 smoother and faster. The magic is in its simplicity. Accessible to everyone, not just tech-savvy folks. Mostly it's just 2 clicks. So, who are the masterminds behind this awesome utility? Talon was brought to life by a group of passionate developers known as the Raven development team. These guys aren't just coding for the sake of it. They're users themselves. People who, like many of us, have experienced the frustrations of a bogged-down Windows system. They saw a common problem and decided to engineer a solution, not just for themselves, but for the wider community. It's always inspiring to see tools born out of genuine user needs, and Talon is a prime example of that innovative spirit in action. The Raven development team really hit the nail on the head with this one. Talon's commitment to user-friendly design stands out. Tailored for the average Joe, no tech degree needed. No need to understand the Windows registry or command line. Accessibility makes system optimization available to all. Talon's interface is straightforward and welcoming. No confusing menus or cryptic jargon, simplifying the debloating process. Now let's talk about the headline feature, the thing that gets everyone buzzing, Talon's famous 2-click operation. I know it sounds almost too good to be true, right? Debloating your entire Windows 11 system with just a couple of clicks. But trust me folks, this is the real deal. The developers have engineered Talon to be incredibly efficient, streamlining what used to be a lengthy and often complicated procedure into something remarkably quick and easy. This isn't just a marketing gimmick. It's a core design principle that makes Talon so appealing and effective for so many users. Talon takes care of the heavy lifting, allowing you to achieve a significantly cleaner and potentially faster Windows 11 environment with minimal input and maximum efficiency. While the 2-click operation is fantastic for its simplicity, Talon doesn't just offer a one-size-fits-all solution. The developers understand that different users have different needs, and that's where the customization options, specifically the user profiles, come into play. This is a really smart feature because what one person considers bloat, another might find useful. Talon gives you the power to choose a debloating strategy that aligns perfectly with how you intend to use your PC, which is a massive step up from more rigid debloating tools. The beauty of these profiles is that they not only tailor the debloating process itself, deciding which specific apps and services are removed, but they can also manage optional software installations. Let's talk about Microsoft Edge. Edge is decent, but many prefer Chrome, Firefox, or Opera GX. Edge's integration can be frustrating. Talon lets you remove Edge from Windows 11, free up resources, and enjoy a cleaner system. Beyond the deeper system tweaks and browser removal, Talon also pays attention to the aesthetics and usability of your Windows 11 environment, specifically focusing on the Start menu. Let's be honest, sometimes the default Windows 11 Start menu can feel a bit busy. It can come pre-populated with a whole bunch of app suggestions, widgets, and links that you might never use, leading to a cluttered and overwhelming experience every time you click that Start button. Talon addresses this by including functionality to clean up your Start menu significantly. Imagine a Start menu that only shows the applications you've chosen to pin, your most frequently used programs, and a clear path to your files and settings without all the extra noise. That's the kind of streamlined experience Talon aims to provide, making your interaction with this core Windows feature much more pleasant. Now here's where Talon gets even more interesting and proves it's not just a one-trick pony focused solely on removal. While its debloating capabilities are front and center, Talon also offers a super convenient feature-optional software installation. This means that after cleaning up your Windows 11 system, Talon can then help you get some of your essential applications installed, saving you even more time and effort in the setup process. This optional software installation feature ties in beautifully with the user profiles we discussed earlier. Depending on which profile you select, whether it's gaming, student, professional, or another, Talon can present you with a curated list of commonly used and relevant applications for that specific use case. This dual functionality makes Talon incredibly versatile. In a world where transparency is key, Talon shines as an open-source project. Its source code is freely available for anyone to view, inspect, and modify. This builds trust, ensuring no hidden surprises. Alright team, this next point is super important, so I need everyone to listen up very carefully. This is what I'm calling the golden rule of Talon. It is primarily designed and intended for use on freshly installed Windows 11 systems. I cannot stress this enough. While it might be tempting to run it on your existing, well-used setup to try and clean things up, the developers are very clear that for the best, safest, and most predictable results, Talon should be one of the very first things you run after a clean Windows 11 installation. On a fresh install, Windows is in a known default state. Talon can then work its magic on that clean slate, removing the standard bloatware without having to navigate a complex web of existing user modifications. So we've talked a lot about what Talon is and how it works. But what's the word on the street? What are actual users saying about their experiences? The overwhelming sentiment is incredibly positive. Users report significant improvements in system responsiveness and smoother navigation. Especially on older hardware, Talon makes PCs feel much more usable. In today's fast-paced world, time is an incredibly valuable commodity for all of us. We've got games to play, content to create, work to do, and a million other things vying for our attention. The last thing anyone wants is to spend hours and hours meticulously tweaking their operating system, especially after a fresh install when you're eager to just get going. Well, the good news is that Talon totally respects your time, and this is another aspect where it really shines brightly. One of the most frequently highlighted benefits by users, and something the developers aimed for, is the remarkably quick execution time of the debloating process. From what people are reporting, running Talon and letting it work its magic typically takes only about 5 minutes. While Talon is generally positive, some users face issues with the Microsoft Store after debloating. A common fix is reinstalling the store via the Xbox app. This usually resolves the issue. Talon is an impressive tool with many benefits, but proceed with awareness and caution. Most users have positive experiences, but some recommend caution. This is crucial for freshly installed systems. Running it on an established system can increase risks. Be informed and responsible. After hearing about its awesome features and ease of use, I bet many of you are itching to get Talon. The prospect of a faster, cleaner Windows 11 is tempting. Download Talon from its official GitHub repository. Search for Talon Debloater GitHub to get started. And there you have it, legends. That's the lowdown on Talon, the incredible open-source utility for Windows 11. It strips away bloatware, cleans up your start menu, and installs essential software with smart profiles. Talon is a game changer for optimizing your PC. Use it on a fresh install and grab it from GitHub. Your PC will thank you. Smash that like button, share, and subscribe for more. Thanks for watching, stay legendary, and catch you in the next one.